All right, I heard you. I promise we got a cookie gacha guide for you here today. So thank you for all those comments. As always, I figured we'd pull one together here for you so that we have it collectively for everyone. So thank you for tuning in today, where we break down the ultimate cookie gacha guide for you for those cookie cutters. As always, I know many of you like to comment, and figured we consolidate it here and leverage our Kingdom Wiki as always to pull it all together into a great episode for you. Now, we will break down the probabilities of the cookie gacha. We'll also go check out all those animations and the key tips and tricks there for you that many of you love to let me know. So thank you again, as always. Now, we do have that available to you down below in the timestamps. And if you happen to have a question or comment throughout today's episode, do let me know. You can feel free to swing by the Discord server as well. Great community that we're building there too. And with that, let's go ahead and get into today's episode. So the first couple pieces here, as we discussed, we are going to break down the cookie gacha specifically in today's guide. So we will go ahead and take a look at the probabilities. But first off, what is the gacha? It's the primary way of obtaining new cookies and soul stones here in CookieRun Kingdom. Certainly a ton of other things, but again, we are focused specifically on cookies. Those items are the special cookie cutters and the magic cookie cutters there as well. In Cookie Gacha, cookies cost 300 crystals per draw, and you get 10-fold draws with 3,000. Aside from those, there are a chance up for specific cookies that we see all the time. Right now, we got prune juice cookie going as an example in terms of what's going on. We also have banner pulls, but we're not going to cover those here specifically on this. One of the key things, though, that I think is important here is it does have a pity guarantee system in place, where one cookie of any rarity is guaranteed every 10 draws. For epic cookies, one epic is every 100 draws, and legendary ancient gachas have something similar, allowing players to get one of them after 250 draws. Example, the different kinds of gacha systems that are in place. Right now, we got the magma gacha for capsation cookie, super epic cookies. Now, in terms of the probabilities, here is a great chart for you to understand what we have going on. If you got a specific cookie, a specific soul stone, any cookie, and then any soul stone there in particular, we can see that breakdown being 1.3%. all the way over from common all the way over to legendary as a 0.054%. And then again, as it builds down from the lower left to the bottom right, any legendary, you do have roughly almost a 1% chance of pulling a soul stone there. So every 100 pulls, you may end up with a soul stone. A little bit less than that, but that gives you some idea on the velocity of pulling in terms of getting a legendary soul stone there in particular. All right, so let's continue on in terms of what we have going on for our lovely cookies here. So this is the big one that all of you comment on. So thank you as always, because I love those comments on the shorts, and it has inspired me to pull together this particular episode for you, a veteran player or a new player alike. Let me know what you think in the comments as always. All right, so here is the biggest pieces that matter during the gacha. These are the draw cutscene hints. And here's what we got going on when it comes to the cookie gacha. The cookies that appear during the cutscene for the cookie gacha will depend on the contents on the contents of the player's draw, especially when using draw 10 option. So keep that in mind. It's very specific to the draw 10 option. If Ginger Brave appears alone, then the draw will contain at either only soul stones or at most one cookie of any rarity. Now, this can change up, so keep this in mind, as you see right now with prune juice cookie as an example. Again, in some of the banner pulls, some of these things do change up, so that's something that you can keep in mind. Number 2 there, if Ginger Brave and Strawberry Cookie appear, then the draw will contain at either only soul stones or at most one cookie, appear, then at least 2 cookies of any rarity will be drawn. Then for the third piece here, if Ginger Brave, Strawberry Cookie, and Wizard Cookie appear, then the draw contains at least 3 or more cookies, albeit at rare or common rarities. So keep those things in mind. The big one here is if Ginger Brave, Custard Cookie, and Clover Cookie appear, then one of the drawn cookies will be at least epic plus rarity. So really that's what you want to focus on trying to get, is the lovely Cookie Gacha here animation with Custard Cookie and Clover Cookie along with Ginger Brave. All right, so the next key piece here is this one, Witch's appearance. So when the witch is blue and does not look at the camera, then the draw will contain only either soul stones of any rarity or common cookies. Now, if the witch is orange and her eyes flash red, then the draw will contain at least 1 rare cookie. If the witch is pink and her eyes sparkle, then the draw contains at least 1 epic plus cookie. So there's some really big ones there. We always talk about these animations. We get the love potion there. Again, this is the witch's third indicator in terms of what we like to look for on our CookieRun Kingdom gachas. Now, the cookie cutters that fly into the air. So here is another key bit of information for you here, because this is great. The cookie cutters that fly into the air also indicate how many epic plus cookies are drawn based on how many of them are rainbow colored. Additionally, in the reveal of an epic plus cookie, the color of the cookie that spins out of the oven at the end of the cutscene and the color of the oven doors themselves reveal the rarity. So that's a big piece. Now, a plain doughy cookie shape indicates a cookie that is rare or common. Normally colored bronze doors indicate common, blue doors indicate a rare, so keep that in mind. A cookie shape with a cyan, pink, yellow gradient oven doors with a pink and cyan color scheme means that the cookie is epic. A cookie shape with a purple, yellow gradient and oven doors with a pink and cyan color scheme mean that the cookie is super epic. A cookie shape with a green, blue gradient oven doors with a pink and cyan color scheme mean that the cookie is legendary. A cookie shape with a dark purple, galactic texture and oven doors with the pink and cyan color scheme mean that a cookie is ancient. So legendary, ancients, big key differences there. Again, as you can see here, we got the common cookie oven door indicator, rare cookie, and then epic plus. But the big ones again here being, what do these cookie indicators mean on the cutouts as well? So that, my friends, is all about the CookieRun Kingdom Gacha. That is correct. In terms of all the key pieces here, to hitting the indicators, to hitting the probabilities of what your cookie pulls are going to be to enhance, not only have fun with the gacha mechanics here in CookieRun Kingdom, but also enhance your team, as it is one of the key things that we talked about for you to obtain more cookies in CookieRun Kingdom. So to pull this all back together, we talked about 1, what specifically is Cookie Gacha? 2, the probabilities of you pulling cookies and your likelihood of getting specific cookies that you're looking for. 3, the cutscene hints, and those cutscene hints were broken into 4 things. The first one is that cookie animation. Again, thank you for all your comments always. 2, the witch's appearance. That also gives us 3 different indicators. 3, the plain doughy cookie shape or the cookie cutters that fly in the air. And 4, the oven door indicators or the rarity there as well. So appreciate all the hints and tips and tricks that the collective community has provided. As always, I love those comments. Those are my favorites. I like to have fun with it because whether you're new or a veteran, I still like to have fun, because who knows, maybe one day that's not going to work. No, I'm just kidding. So with that, it could, you never know, could change it. With that said, I really hope you enjoyed today's ultimate cookie cutter guide for you. Questions, comments, do let me know. I think this thing is great, and I wanted to put this all into one place for you in a video so that you knew exactly what you were getting when you go pull those cookies, gotcha cookies, or watching my YouTube videos as well. So thank you with that. Appreciate your support very much. Thank you for the likes. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the guide. Additionally, feel free to subscribe to our growing community. Thank you so much, everyone. And questions, comments, or feel free to swing by the Discord server. All right, until next time, we got a ton more CookieRun Kingdom content headed your way. We got the ultimate guide right here, and I hope you enjoy this as much as I do, because I absolutely love CookieRun Kingdom. Gotcha for sure. All right, stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Mythras out.